Welcome to Watch TV channel. This is Watch News and my name is Nana Ezupumsen. Coming up, Ellembelle Basic school students urged to prioritize study of STEM. Goshen Global Vision supports organic vegetable farmers. Invasive seaweeds hinder fishing activities in the western region. Now to the main stories. Basic school students in the Ellembelle district have been urged to prioritize the study of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics due to their numerous career opportunities. Speaking at the career conference on the interest of teenagers in STEM for basic schools in Enyinasi in the Ellembelle district, an engineer and founder of Girls in Science and Technology, GIST, Ohimba Ajay Andos, said STEM opens doors to unimaginable career opportunities. Watch TV News was at the conference and brings us more.
This year's Teen Leadership and Entrepreneurial Development Foundation Annual STEM Career Conference took place in Enyinasi in the Ellembelle district. The two-day conference, which brought together about 200 students and teachers from the basic school in the Ellembelle district, focused on the theme, stimulating the interest of teenagers in STEM. Participants at the conference were taken through various career options in STEM and one-on-one mentorship session. Speaking at the conference, the founder of Girls in Science and Technology, GIST, and PM's STEAM Academy urged participants to prioritize the study of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics.
You should always be prepared. Most of you didn't know you would have this opportunity today, right? But if you had known, I'm sure you would have prepared some questions that you'd want to ask. Do you get what I'm trying to say? You would have prepared some questions that you want, something that you would want to know. So always be prepared. You don't know when an opportunity will come your way. Make sure that you are prepared in every way, whatever it is. Self-care, anything, educational, personal, make sure that you are always prepared because you do not know when an opportunity will come to you or when you will meet an opportunity. So please, I want you to leave here with this. STEM opens doors that you can only imagine. STEM opens doors that you can only imagine. Places that just your imagination takes you to. STEM opens doors like that. Having a foundation in science, you can do anything that you want to do. You can do anything that it is that you want to do. And always, always, always learn from your mistakes. Don't let your mistakes call you up or put you in a corner. Learn from your mistakes and build on it.
The director in charge of projects and administration at the National Youth Authority, Emmanuel Anaman-Mensah, in an interview with Watch TV News, spoke about some problems they have identified among young people with the study of science, technology, and mathematics.
I think this is a program that has the potential of revealing the opportunities out there for the young people in taking decisions as to what they want to become in future. Being part of this program, what I've realized is that a lot of young people don't have information. They actually do not know what is out there, the programs that they could enroll on to become what they want to become in future. Or few people only know about becoming a medical doctor, becoming a teacher, becoming, let's say, just the word engineer. But when you talk of engineering, there are a lot of things that falls under engineering. When you talk of technology, there are a lot of things that falls under technology. And there are so many opportunities out there where if people get to know about all these programs, they could take advantage to grow their ambition and then get to where they want to become or become a better person in future. But all this information are not out there. So student goes through the normal activities and then get to the end and write exams and then pass and then they don't even know where to go.
Some participants at this year's Teen Lead STEM conference also spoke to Watch TV News.
I've been educated through this. I didn't know engineering is a big thing, like something like a big work or occupation or something like that. But for me, I'm talking about my side. Engineering will help me. Through this thing, I've been educated.
When I came here, I learned that technology is part of our daily lives. And without technology, our lives is no more better for us. And when I came here, I learned that mathematics too is concerned in everything we do. So I want to tell my fellow students that they should take their mathematics seriously.
I want to become a mathematician, but each time I said to myself, how can a mathematics be a career? But with the help of this organization, I come to know that there are many things under mathematics which comprises of computer and economics and other things. So I want to thank this organization for bringing this great conference to us.
When you go around, you see so many things that the children formerly they were afraid of. Talking about science and mathematics. Now when it came, the science phobia in the children, I think, have lifted. They have found out that yes, this has been really helped them to find out that they have better things ahead of them. Talking about their career, everything that it talks about science and maths, in fact, it has helped. So I would want these organizers to ensure that it will not be a one-day wonder. Time and time, they will come again.
Goshen Global Vision, with support from the United States Forest Service, has organized a meeting market linkage for organic vegetable farmers and stakeholders in their Sekendi Takrady and Efiakwesi team area. The training on the food industry aimed at increasing farmers' resilience in climate-smart vegetable farming to increase households' income and promote healthy living among the urban populace. It brought together over 50 farmers and directors from the Ministry of Food and Agriculture. Watch TV News was at the workshop and brings us more. Urban and peri-urban forestry has been gaining attention in recent years as a tool for addressing a number of urban challenges in the development of a more sustainable and resilient city model. In the Sekendi Takrady Metropolis and Efiakwesi Municipality, one such organization addressing the urban forestry challenge is Goshen Global Vision, an environmental NGO. At a market linkage workshop organized with support from the United States Forest Service for organic farmers and stakeholders in food industry in Sekendi Takrady and Efiakwesi assemblies, the executive director of Goshen, Perpetual Kwakuyi, said their move is to ensure that farmers in the organic vegetable farming are served with ready market avenues and also cultivate with proper organic practices.
The farmers were saying that when they produce, they are not going to get buyers. Now the buyers also say that when they produce, they are not going to, when they are ready to buy, they are not going to get people who are going to produce. So now there's a win-win situation. They've all come together. So going forward, we are now going to print the contact of everybody who came here, both the producers and the buyers. And then we are going to laminate it and share it among everybody who is here. So they'll be able to know themselves and link up and then do their marketing. We are facilitating that process. So we are now going to collaborate with MOFA and DOFA in order to ensure all the extension services, all the technical advice, and everything they will need to ensure that the farmers produce to the satisfaction of their buyers will be seen to.
Speaking at the workshop, an agronomist from the University of Cape Coast, Dr. Kwekuche Aka, urged farmers to desist from improper farm practices that affect and reduce the quality of their produce.
Most people are eating food that are not safe, especially with the kind of chemicals that people are applying, with the kind of water that people are also applying to the vegetables. So the health concern is becoming so much. So program of such nature is so important for the farmers to know that going organic is one of the safe ways of helping this country.
Some of the participants spoke to Watch TV News on the training benefits.
Organic. Na organic no materials no afana akoko bini na ntwibina yede no ni nyane yede na wo pesa wo yeso a wodi na ntwibino gu so a ebeduru be 3-4 months ansa na wenya asase no apeke ndobae no nti sia no ncheche ya ma ehu se ese yekọ organic no na amaya apomodin nti yenyina so ya adwen se organic na ya pese yekọ yensa ye chibio.
Been able to establish contact with some of the markets available. Formerly, I thought that when you go into organic,
definitely you will be getting the same price as the inorganic. But today I've learned that there's a different price and there's a ready market for organic products, and it's just a matter of you going into organic, producing it, and then the market will take it for you. When you go into organic, you are protecting life. You are protecting life, and then as well as the environment is concerned.
Such program is good, and it's going to go a very long way to help us to get the right farmers. So I believe this has to be continued, and then going forward we'll get our own farmers in Western region here, and then they will work on the organic products for us. So I think it's going to help us. It's about consistency, and then how best they work on the products at the end of the day.
Fishermen from the western region who were recovering from the hardship they suffered during the ban on the fishing said their joy of recovery is negatively being hampered by the invasion of seaweeds. Some of the fishermen who spoke to Watch TV News said the invasion of Sargassum seaweed on both offshore and onshore is causing nuisance in their fishing activities and depriving community members of their fishing activities.
The Sargassum seaweed is free-floating brown macroalgae that lives in the temperate and tropical oceans of the world. In the open ocean, the floating seaweed provides important ecosystem services by acting as habitats for a diverse group of marine mammals and as manure for the plant ecosystems at the coastline. However, at the shore, the Sargassum seaweed have been associated with several negative impacts on fishing activities and tourism. The pungent bad odor during decomposition, obstruction of boats and other fishing vessels, and the general decline in aesthetics and recreational activities in the beaches are some of the negative impacts associated with the seaweeds. Watch TV channel visited some fishing communities, and this is what they said.
Sesia nanado wato ponumu danso wabia pono say yetume kwapo enso anam ewura na aba nti ya kwapo a yenyanam nti sesia ya bre yadidie mu ne yenkwada no hwekura no ayaden nti ya stress aban betumi abeboan na yetumi ahwe yenkwada no sesia ewura nti wo kwapo bia wonyanam
afidi dokor nyakopo n'enyim ewura de mo abede efiri wache na afibia sisela wama mo moframe ontum kopo anepe yambe balance podo wohina yambe guso one me wura niti ontum ankopo badama o ma moframe amay apofin o hamadwen muhu America tembia oba so petrol oil na no de meka wohina de ba yekuso no adusua yehu de ade wonye woyer boframe so de tamede de woyer nti wura no obeye ya achomo na wonfo nu mbahwe bra wotu oponum no ne de mi wura won bay nti wotu epoyala moframe sha do kopo pepepe onju busu mebie nimpo ne de mi wura sha ase de woreba no kwar wama kom abade krup entu moframe wotu anya po onye skebiela onya ahubobela amfa anhye wo ho nti wa mesisela ahonchire kase papa no wa be yekrum a wo ye 3 point nti mesrede aban omombodo fenelu ambahwe ade wo yempa no atete yerukum na mmodu wo fombo akuro no
mu bie po no na omokopo no munya nam kakaka ba che omo start so omutu oye no sisi ade omokopo omunya nam asanso ama asete na ya basa nya nsu eda ha yekum omunya nam di no so sisi yenya bindi. At the same time, so baha na adeno ama ukata nti sisi ano aha no ye ho kire nti se abaham tumi amboa ye dia ane de se omo tam so mba beto aba ye nto aba no ma no
sisi ade Ghana fo ye ho akire papa enu a ye gu mpa ne ha no ye ho akire papa mesesia apuna ewuro na abem no wadan yalba bia ni ti ya enti apese ewura na kwanko be na mo be fi ya ha no ana ehwe Dear Pon chat upon one share, and one share so my ma. Yes, so be ya bayano on your ye man.
This brings us to the end of Watch News. A quick look at the headlines. Ellembelle Basic School students urged to prioritize study of STEM. Goshen Global Vision supports organic vegetable farmers. And invasive seaweeds hinder fishing activities in the western region. Follow us on our social media platforms for more news at Watch TV channel on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. My name is Nana Esikumsin. Thanks for watching.
Watch TV, promoting sustainable development.